Right then, I'm alive. One sec. Yes, we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. So, this is an idea that I've kind of been thinking about. I've just thought about. And I thought I have to, like, discuss it with you guys. I'll go into more detail later. But all I'm saying is that I'm planning to make a series dedicated to Primordials. It won't come out, obviously, straight away after the stream. I'm going to make a theory on this to elaborate more about Primordial Islands. And the fact how there could be more than one. So we're going to have to go into the few islands to discuss and how they can expand on the Primordial class. Like, obviously we potentially could get the Primordial Islands and stuff. We're not doing from down the side. We're doing Primordial discussion. So yeah. No, I don't want to buy microtransactions. So we're gonna have to go into the few islands to like discuss what's happening and elaborate on it a bit more and have a look at the islands in the main game. Because I feel like there's so much more than just the natural primordials and they could do so much more than just one island. As I said before, I am going to make a theory video on this, so stay tuned for that. And also I'm going to make some as well in the future. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So as you know, we got Plasma, Highlight Hounds for Plank Primordial, and all that. We have Shadow Island, which houses the cold, and Mechanic Air. And obviously Crystal and no, Water and Earth will be Crystal and Poison. So, but we're not just stopping there with the island. So obviously we're probably going to most likely get the own island in the future, whether that would be. But what if they dedicated like a couple of islands to the Primordials? Obviously, you know how it would work. It'd basically be like Plant Island or something, for example, but with primordial elements, and they're like more prototype. I don't know if that would make sense lore-wise, but I feel like it's definitely a good idea that I had. Like, we could get prototype. We could, whether it's, I don't care whether it's in like Dawn of Fire, or in the entire new game, or in the. In fact, wait no. It could be the new get. It could be a new like game or something, or maybe it could just be an island inside, a bunch of set of islands inside of my single monsters. But I actually got a couple of plans for expansions. Like maybe we could get light primordials or fire primordials. Most likely fire. No, most likely not though, because they don't correlate to a specific ethereal element yet. I mean, we all know that fire contributes to electricity, but I have no clue. I'll yet again, I'll discuss this more in my theory video that's coming out in the foreseeable future, so stay tuned. It's definitely coming out sometime this year. So, there'll be more info about it then. But I'll be officially starting production of these once, like, so what I'm gonna be doing is gonna be different to what I say in the theory. So basically like plant highlight, but with plant primordials, but replacing the plant primordials. So it'd be all the elements, monsters with a plant element, but as a primordial, basically. So basically like plant highlight, but replacing the plant element with a primordial element. That's the only idea I have, because the islands are not like finished, I can't really do a full set right now, but I can definitely work on it in the future. So it's nothing we can't work on. It's just gonna take a while to produce. And obviously have the quintile as the finale. But they could do so much more with the primordials than just like... If you see what I mean, they could make a fire primordial. I don't know which island it would go to, but they could potentially make one. And yet again, I don't know which island it would go to, whether it's Woodland Island or whatever. But they could make fire primordials if it makes sense otherwise. I'm unsure if it will, because right at the moment we only confirmed for the natural primordials were made by Zaro. So, and we don't really know much about the specifically. I know we get more and more about the Titans recently, but we don't really know much. And I feel like we need to discover more of like what the Titans has contributed. I don't think they can make monsters. I don't know. I'm not on lore addicts, so yeah. But if they can, I think the magical primordials would be a perfect opportunity to introduce what the Titans have made. Like I said before, this will go in my theory video, so yeah, this is basically just like going brief overview of my next theory video, which is actually on the primordials and what can they do with them next. And there's so much to uncover with this. Like honestly, these islands are going to be lore heavy. Like, they could introduce like backstories of more, I don't know, but they could introduce more backstories of how the original monsters are created. So yeah, as I said before, this will most likely be discussing my theory. Majority of this will be just discussing my theory, so you can just watch that. But this is just a quick summary. And maybe behind the scenes as well, because we might be making some. I've already started on it. Well, I haven't started making it yet, but I've started like planning it. So this is the plant one with lobe and everything on it. Don't mind the amount of tabs I've opened. I've been making too much. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in the mood for like energetic stuff today. So yeah. I like how everyone's just discussing about the Kaku army. And as for my personal highlights, yeah, I changed it yesterday as a test. This is the first one I'm actually doing it properly. So these islands I'm making will be a bit different to what I think would happen with these primordials. Obviously we are going to get the primordial island with all 5 primordial elements, but we possibly could get primordial versions of islands we already have. And yeah, I definitely did not take inspiration from someone else's. This is definitely 100% original. So it could have the similar qualities to the original. For example, Bogart could be a different string instrument. For example, or it could be a completely different thing entirely. I don't know. We've got so much to uncover with this. Base after base is mid. I recommend skipping to Jumper, because Jumper's after base, because Jumper's easier than Can't Let Go. This just sounds like an outside layout. Yeah, it's like how someone's, but I don't know, but who could that be? Yeah, I don't know if anyone called for that. It's not like I watch their streams every time a new stream happens. Apart from chill and chat. Poison pollution got moved to school, but... Alright, so it's obviously gonna have this is a new series of islands on plan. Primordial. This is the temporary name, it's gonna change. So yeah. Primordial Island, can you join? Yeah, I'm doing Primordial Islands. So it's gonna be like 5 sets of, more than 5 sets of them. I'm just planning the instruments, so this is gonna be probably a double. Like, what could fit the plant theme? Like, we need instruments to fit, not just fit the plant theme actually, because it's not just gonna be plant. Maybe this. Sorry, I had to do that. Alright, so daylight could work. No, not dirty. No, that wouldn't work. Oh, work. Basically, no, it's not going to be like that. It's basically natural outlets, but replace the normal elements with primordial. But you can't really I can't really do natural islands as primordials at the moment because not all of them are finished yet. And I can't. And let's be real, I'm too lazy to make draw or ton 4. So I've got to think of instruments for these. This is for a double. No, we're not using humbug. Oh, let's use this. Do you know what? I can't really focus on Becca in the background. Yes. There's no primordial for this one, actually. I was thinking of using gas, but gas would be kind of boring. So, I don't really want to use gas, because that would be kind of boring. So, maybe, possibly. Just depends how full the song is. Like, I didn't plan magical primordials, but here we are. To be fair, the magical islands only have 9 monsters on. My fan-made ones, by the way. I'm not talking about MSM ones. Sure, you can decide an instrument if you want. Okay, so we've got lobe, obviously. then plant plus P cold. Obviously, we have to have some vocalists, so. Plus P air. Not every island has to have lots of vocalists. Alright, so this is the third chord representative. It turned into a vocalist into a guitar. Okay. Plant plus water. Okay, so we've got a lot of things to work with. Wait. Maybe no, I'm not doing that. I was going to put the celestial on here, but that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. Guys, should I put a celestial on here? Should I put the plant celestial on here? I don't think I should. I mean, it'd be nice for celestials to have a bit of an expansion, but I don't really want it where it wouldn't make sense. The celestials need more love though. And they haven't been on an island yet. But not everyone has to be on one of my islands. This is gonna be the wackiest. I think you're the only one even here, to be honest. Oh. Okay. Guys, I'm on the fence. Should I add the celestial? I think there should just be a plasma primordial instead of a celestial, because a celestial probably won't make sense. I don't know whether. You know, it's my island, I can do what I want with it. I maybe possibly could have it. But there's got to be some explanations into why it was here, but let's be real, it's a fan-made island, who's gonna care? I don't want too many string instruments on this island, because I need to save some for the next one. I don't know why, I'm obsessed with, ever since Heraculalia Mecha, I've been obsessed with adding string instruments. But like, there has to be one at least. So we could possibly technically have a drum kit, but I want that to be more of a triple thing. A synth, maybe a carb synth. That just sounds like a siren. This will probably fit water. Okay, so the earth one. Earth is an instrument again. Because I don't like vocal. Let's be real. I'm not putting... I'd rather have one of the triples be an instrumentalist. A strong instrumentalist rather than a double. Because they're PRIMODAIL islands, if you know what I mean. Sorry guys, I need the energy today. I barely had any yesterday, which is why I didn't stream. Okay. So we have a bit of an idea of where I want the song to go. I want it to be more a natural theme. So we're gonna have a bit of a drum kit. We're not having cinematic because we used that before. But I could actually fit maybe on a different, maybe it could be part of a drum kit and then on a different island it shows its full potential. Plus Earth. Okay, so we've got the doubles and singles out. I think we should make lobe. I don't know why, I just really want to make lobe. Alright, I don't feel like we want to make lobe. Okay. I feel like the bass tempo should be a bit of an awkward one. Guys, I feel like the tempo should be a bit lower. Wait. Average BPM for natural. Natural nature music. I don't know why. Alright, so the 96 BPM. I think that's too high for this one. Maybe for another island we could have 280, but I think 280 is a bit too high. Maybe 96? I don't know. 96 was on Plasma already, but we're not copying Plasma like that. But just because Plasma has a big BPM doesn't mean we can't use it. So we could just put. No, we're not doing that. 50, 20. No, 20 is too low. No, me for this. The natural islands are 140, not 280. So I think you got mixed up. $108, okay. 108 is I'm probably gonna round it up. But it's still close enough. And I feel like this needs to be changed. Also, I am taking feedback and I'm not going to use auto-tune this time around. I've learnt my lesson. In fact, we're going to wait till the song's made until we do the vocals. So we'll open back kind of fish another day. But all I know, I'm not touching this. Because I've been using far too much of this. I'm not touching this. I'll be touching this instead. Oh, so we've got air. Shabba-dabba-dab. Shabba-dow. That's not really effects, is it? It's literally just echo. Shabba-dow. That colour only comes out. Bro. Hello everybody. Okay. We should have a more ambient effect this time around. Okay. Remove this. Oh. Okay. That kind of works for now. Obviously, we are going to like continue as we go on. Like, decreasing the effects or maybe adding some. So that's definitely something we... Alright, so we're gonna use the drum machine for this one. I don't really care. Alright, so we are using drum machine. This is Primordial Island, but different. Plan P cold P air. Right then. So this is gonna be the first 3 primordial islands. This is obviously beta mon, so it won't be used in the song. I'll change it. Okay, I feel like we could work with this. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're not touching those. We're not touching those. See a shot. Okay. Who invited Roblox? But I don't know. Bro, no, I don't want Roblox. I don't want Roblox. Bye bye. I don't want Roblox, thank you. Roblox ain't going on my island. Could use this instead. Okay. Right, let's see how that works. Let's see. It's a bit basic, if I'm going to be completely honest. Okay. That sounds odd. We don't speak about housing. Alright, no. Alright, well. Alright. I don't know, but we'll just have a look. You know what, we're just gonna look at that later, but for now, let's design the monsters. This is the fun part, because we're not referring to the concept art anymore. Instead, we're gonna remix the monsters into a aspiring instrument. So, third con is now a string instrument, so we're gonna tie it into that. We've obviously got the original third con to refer back to. This is for reference, so this is what it's supposed to be. This is what it usually looks like. Obviously, the PRIMODAILs are prototypes, so. It doesn't mean we have to make them look the exact same, though. So. Okay, we're gonna rotate. They don't have to look like their counterparts. Exactly. Like, look at Thingy, for example. Look at all the PRIMODAILs in MSM. I mean, they follow a similar colour scheme, yes, but they look totally different. Like, you don't see Tweedle looking like Bogle. So that's why I'm using third card. I only use the third card as a reference because of the colour scheme. I'm going to be doing the same for the others. Like, obviously we can introduce new colour schemes, because making them pretty much the same monsters just boring. So, we're not going to be boring. We're not going to just remake the monster, because that'd be boring. Like, they're meant to be prototypes of the original like, concepts. But were scrapped. Alright, I think everyone says that every time Mechanic comes on. Like, I just hit a baby with my car. I feel like everyone says that every time Mechanic comes on now. To be fair, I say it every time Mechanic comes on as well. Maybe let's make the sticks its actual body this time, rather than it being like. Or maybe we could just have a separate monster on top as well. Like low pads kind of, but not really. We don't have to all look the same. We just alright, if I put that eye on it, it will look like a beam. However, if I do this, it looks like a beam even more. Honestly. Okay, guys. This does not look nothing like it, but it's meant to be. I need to remember that the primordials don't look the same. Like, who's to say they are? They're not the same monster, they're different. So, I'm being Captain Obvious here, but so I'm just gonna shut up now. Yeah, they have similar colours, but right. Yeah, they use a similar colour scheme to the normal car parts, but not really. They use different colours, some of them. Don't know why, every time I think of a plant element, I think tree. Even though there's not just trees. What post? I'll have a look. Oh, about the nebula thing, yeah, I did. Or is it on MSM's channel? Apologies about that, guys. No. Oh yeah, I did see the latest post. Okay, let's do this. Shout out. This is more basic compared to the other plant elementals. But it was my fault. Let's do this. Finally got the idea to work now. Apologies it took so long. They look more like horror monsters now that I look at it. This one looks more of a horror monster than anything. Horror calm than anything. Like, what have I done to Furcon? This is not even Furcon anymore. What have I done to poor Furcon? What have they done to deserve this? Let's go. I know it's not even related to the water element, so. Pretty. I just hit a baby with my car, vroom vroom. It went flying like a rocket to the stars. We. Oh yeah, was that the wrong bit? But. Oh, then let's go. Finally. Why is YouTube hiding this from everyone? This does not look like a plan at all, but still got that chance to it, kind of. Got no chance to it, what am I talking about? Basically, little bugs fly around to play its instrument. So yeah, that's how it plays its instrument. For those who are wondering. Obviously, like I said before, theory. Just theory will explain everything. We're not making all of these for the theory, by the way. In fact, the theory will literally just be revamping on about Primordial Island. So yeah. Don't think that trials will happen. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That trials can't happen because of the law. Only ethereals can have highlights. The law states that only ethereals can house on highlights. So we're never gonna get magical highlights, for example. Unless the Colossals find some way of intertwining with another dimension. And also, natural islands make no sense anyway. We already got the natural islands. We don't need another pair of naturals. fact, we need Mimic to go into Gold Island. Never mind natural highlights. Don't know why it's still not on Gold Island yet. Maybe in Perplex Ball we might get it alongside Epic Mimic. It's most likely one huge island with all the Primodails, but I got another idea, which I'm going to explain in one of my next videos. So stay tuned. It'll probably come out in the next 2 weeks or so. Depends if I'm bothered filming it. What have I done to Furcon, bro? This looks so cursed. Looks like something straight out of my nightmares. This just makes it worse. So that's how I know that I remember making your television. What? What have I done to poor Furcon? Before and after. Right, we can remove that now. But this looks so cursed. Like, my multiple eyes is not an ethereal. To be fair, I'm too used to making alien-y designs now. I've been making too much ethereal items, you can tell. Okay. Sure. For how? This looks so cursed. Like, poor Furcon over here. Jeez. Now looks like this. That makes no sense. It's just the normal naturals. That's just would be the normal naturals. I don't know, but do I even sound different today? I don't think I do. I don't know if it's just me, but I sound a bit different today. I feel like I sound a bit different today compared to the other streams. But it could just be me. Okay, this is the Primordial. No, my god, it looks so cursed. Oh my god, what has happened? What happened to poor Furcon? Oh no. I'm going to get hate for this in comments. To be fair, no one really complains about my designs apart from one person, one or two people. But that's probably because they don't want to hate. Like, bro, my God, look at this. This looks so cursed. This just looks illegal. This just looks so wrong. Like, Furcon was not made to look like this. Looks like something straight out of my nightmares. Oh no. I mean, it looks a bit better than before, but apart from that, but I don't know if yeah, it probably is just me since no one's saying anything. Never mind, I don't sound different. I was about to say, I swear I sounded different than usual today. But it could be just me. Exactly! Primordial Furcon is not white. I'm trying. Alright, since you weren't in the stream, I'm explaining. Basically, I'm making primordial islands, and this is the Furcon primordial. This does not look like Furcon at all. It doesn't have to look like Furcon though, but it just looks cursed. It looks straight out of my nightmares. This looks like something that can attack me. Looks like a player with armor than anything. Jesus. Speaking of which, I kind of want to make player normals, but I don't really want to do that as well. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but at the same time, I have no clue because I've got so many other ideas I want to share. So I probably would say no to that. This is me when I just woke up, but literally. Damn. After over 12 years, Furcon Group's in this thing. Exactly. After like 14 years or something. After 14 years, Furcon grew. And now he's this abomination. Well, not 14, but yeah. Pretty much 14. Even though anniversary month is nowhere near. 14 years and now Furcon grew up. And now he turned cursed, and now he turned into a paranormal. Honestly, the bugs remind me of Emagurdy. But at least he doesn't kill them like Emagurdy does. Yeah, apparently in its minor version, the bug's dead. Evolutions for the monsters is crazy. This is a de-evolution, never mind an evolution. This does not look good at all, but hopefully this is the only primordial that looks like this. Jesus. This is an abomination of art, and this is why you don't trust me to make these. I'm even naming it abomination. Don't even care. Okay, so we got plant and air next, which we all know that's dandy do. But the problem is, how am I supposed to make dandy do look weird? Send this in Astro server? Absolutely not. That'd be worse. That would be worse. I'm not sending that. That means dead. Anyways, it is a vocalist again. It's still a vocalist, but we might make it into a duck. How bad could it possibly be? Ah yes, make my fur comb abomination go bomb. But we already have a monster that does that. Dandy duck. How bad could it possibly be? I don't want 2 legs. I want 1. 1 leg safer. A 1-legged duck, apparently. This looks more like a Dawn of Fire baby version than anything right now. The funniest thing is it's a duck and it doesn't even have the water element. This just looks like Dandy Doomer in my art style. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to look like Dandy Doomer. Don't you dare! I'll probably delete that. Wait, no, I can't delete it. Oh my god. No! Alright, now I'm making them look cursed on purpose. Let's stop now. Let's be serious about this. I want this colour. With no context. Not like he's gonna see it. I thought it was doing a challenge chat, so I thought it was going to live late today. I mean, it is a vocalist, so it may as well make it have multiple heads. At least I'll be there to explain to him, Jesus. I'm going to try and get him to avoid looking at it. He's going to see it eventually. Honestly. What am I like sometimes? What am I like? What am I doing to poor Dandy Doomer? This is not as bad as what I did to Furcon. This looks like a grandma now. The hair's kind of look like grandma. Like, good morning, would you like some cake? No, it looks nothing like a grandma, but if I had grandma, it would be grey hair. Wait. There, now it's a grandma. No, I'm only kidding. I'm not going to do that. This looks so cursed. Bro, what is this? This is de-evolved now. What is going on here? No! This is not going right today. Alright, no. I'm gonna actually make them look good now. Don't you dare send it. Don't you dare send it. I swear to God, if you actually sent it. We're not even talking about primordials anymore. We're just making monsters look cursed. Right then, I think we're gonna end now. After whatever that was, we're gonna end. Actually, no, we're not. Dandy don't, exactly. We're not even gonna finish that. No one's live right now, so we're gonna wait. As I said before, this will be in theory. We may as well start composing from it. Alright. These primordials are gonna look terrible. I can already imagine. No, we're not doing that. Alright, let's say that as it is for now. Primordial woodland. And the end of the stream because I am extremely bored and tired. Goodbye guys. Hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time. I'll probably